Solve each equation. Part A, we have 8x squared minus 4 equals 0. So x is in only one place. That means we can easily isolate x. Move 4 over, so add 4 to the both sides, cancel, and we get 8x squared is equal to 4. Next, 8 times, so we want to divide by 8. Okay, then we get x squared equals 4 over 8. 4 goes 4 one times, 4 goes 8 twice, so 4 over 8 is 1/2. Now take square root both sides, then x equals plus minus square root of 1 over 2. On the top, square root of 1 is just 1. On the bottom, square root of 2 is just root 2. You may leave here, or we know that 1 over root 2 is same as if we multiply top and bottom by root 2 over root 2 to rationalize the denominator, we get root 2 over 2 plus minus. Okay. Now next example, 2x squared minus 3x minus 5 equals 0. To solve this equation for x, note that we have x in two places. Okay, that means we need to factor. Don't move 5 to the other side. So this is a trinomial, we factor. 2x squared factors is 2x times x. Okay, now we have to get 5. Okay, so 5 means 5 times 1, 5, or 1 times 5. Now I don't know, it's just you put, let's say 5 is 1 times 5 and check. 2x times 5, that's 10x, 1x, 10x and 1x, it will be just 9x, because we have to get negative 5, so one of them will be negative, so it's 9x. So this is not good, so 1 5 is not gonna work. Okay, then let's try 5 1. Now to get negative in the middle, so that negative goes for the bigger number 5 and plus 1. Now FOIL to check if this factoring is good. 2x squared, negative 5 times 1, negative 5, that's already automatically satisfied. The outer and inner negative 5x and outer 2x times 1 plus 2x, that gives negative 3x. Okay, that's how we factor. Once this polynomial is factored, then we use the zero factor property. Either 2x minus 5 equals 0 or x plus 1 equals 0. From x plus 1 equals 0 when x equals negative 1. Okay, from this factor, 2x minus 5 equals 0, move 5 over, divide by 2, so x equals 5/2. So these are two values. Alternatively, if you find this factoring difficult, then since we are not factoring, we are solving for x and we factored, we can use quadratic formula or the following method. We can make factoring slightly easier. When we have 2, let's move this 2 here and multiply this 5. Then we have x squared minus 3x, 2 times 5, negative 10 equals 0. Negative is there, 2 times 5, 10. Now the leading coefficient is 1, so it's easier to factor. X squared, x, 10, it doesn't matter, 2 times 5 or 5 times 2, it does not matter now. Let's say 5 times 2. And to get negative 10, one of them should be negative. And negative 3, so to get negative in the middle, negative goes to the top, plus 2. So this is much easier. Now remember, we multiplied the coefficient by 2, multiplied. Now we need to divide these coefficients by 2. Divide by 2, divide by 2. So now we have a product of 2 factors equals 0. So either this equals 0. So from this we get x equals 5/2. So x minus 5/2 is 0. So x equals 5/2. From this factor, this is x plus 1. 2 over 2 is 1. X plus 1 equals 0. Move 1 over, so x equals negative 1. I mean, these are the same answers like earlier. Done.